This is a general reading for Libra for December 29th through January 4th. So if Libra is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, in December, I'm offering a complimentary reading, selecting one person who either subscribed in the month of December or put a comment in the month of December. And know that I do read all of your comments and I so appreciate them. Thank you, Libra, for being such a supporter of the channel. Through your support and kind words, the channel has grown, and thank you so much. Now, to subscribe, it costs absolutely nothing. It's free. It helps the channel. And if you want to be notified when the videos come out, when you subscribe, hit the notification button and you'll be notified when they come out. Also, if you want to support the channel, if you like the video, if you would please hit the like. So through the subscriptions, comments, and likes, that helps the logarithm of the channel. And so thank you for your support. If you want your own personal reading, like what's happening in 2024, I am offering through this week readings that are for you. $30 for 30 minutes, $50 for an hour. That's either live or video. Just send me an email. That information's down below. This is New Year's week. And so this is a time of looking at what do you want to accomplish in 2025 and what do you want to let go. You can, through sitting quietly and meditating, look at what do you want to let go of? What negativity do you want to let go of? And there are, ceremonies that you can participate in, such as putting them on a piece of paper and burning them, letting them grow in a stream of water, even imagining them floating up to the, into the ethers, changing, however, the negativity into a positive, because we want positive energy to go to the collective to be used. And since you've created a space, then what do you want to create in 2025? And it doesn't have to be, the New Year's resolution kind of thing. And be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. And what do you want to manifest? Write it down. Put it, a positive. Affirm it in the positive. And what I've done in the past is wrote it down, put it away, and at the end of the year I reviewed it, and there's a great number of them I had manifested during the year. So this is the time of reflection. This is the week of reflection. And also take care of yourself, love yourself. That's what's really important, is love yourself. Now, I'm using the Morgan Greer deck today. I have my crew with me. By the end of January, first part of February, I'll be back in the U.S., living in Las Vegas. So my crew is going to be going with me. Nina will be flying in the cabin. She's here on the table right now, all wrapped up. Milo has been to the vet to get ready, and he's on 3 different heart pills because he's 17. He's getting pretty old, but he's going to be in the cabin. So we're going to try some sedation tranquilizer to get him used to being in the care, because he does not like to be confined. So we're going to try them out so he doesn't spend 8 hours yelping and that Milo and I are thrown out of the plane at 30,000 feet. He'll be in the cabin. Hope will be in the hold. And Jason is to be determined based on his health, but he's good today. He is having a good day. Kittens will be spayed and they'll be coming too. So we will be in Vegas mid-February, and at that time is when I set up my new studio with the camera, with the microphone. So some of those concerns about the audio that you couldn't hear, those are all going to go away, because I've been using a cell phone. I've been using my smartphone to record these, and I didn't want to buy anything because it's triple the cost to bring anything to me in Portugal. Anything, triple the cost. By the time it's the shipping and the VAT tax, a little $10 microphone clipped on is $30. 30 euros, not dollars, euros. So you have to convert the dollars to the euros, and the dollar is weaker than the euro. So it gets up to $40 for a little clip-on by the time, you know. So I decided to wait until I moved back to the States. I have shuffled the cards, and let's see what we have coming up this week, Libra. And the very first card we have is Page of Cups. A message about home or relationships, or new relationships, crossed over by Ace of Pentacles. At the base of it is Queen of Cups. Behind you is your wish card. Crowning you is the World. So you're feeling really good, like you know, your world is manifesting now. You've had a good week and good things coming up ahead, Libra. What's in your immediate future is the Wheel of Fortune. Around you is the Ten of Wands. Now, you know, the Ten of Wands is an end of a cycle, and your burdens are going to be lifted. A lot of responsibilities right now, but you can see the light. The road out is lit, and so you know that it's going to be a lightening of these burdens. Ten of Swords reversed. So you have two tens. That's definitely the end of a cycle. The Devil card. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. And the final outcome is the Ace of Cups. So you got two aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups also, and the Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups with the High Priestess, follow your intuition. Let's see what's with this Devil. Judgment. Could be something's coming to you, but there could be some restrictions, variations. Okay, it could be the end of the Devil cycle, and things are going to start manifesting to you. It could be. That, I think, is the way it could be interpreted. Oh, and you have your Tower. With your Ten of Swords reversed, which is definitely the end of a cycle. Boom, the cycle's ending. The Ten of Wands with celebration. Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Rods. Definitely good things coming. The World with the King of Rods. The Wish card behind you. And the Sun. So whatever, I get a feeling that some of you had a really good holiday time, very good holiday time. And there was your wish, it was sunny, there was good communication. Then the Queen of Cups with the star, destiny. For me, that means it could be almost like a soulmate too. Because the Queen of Cups is a relationship or a home, so it can be a relationship, and the star can be a soulmate, which is, you know, a soulmate is someone that is part of your soul cluster, that you agreed that you would have some things like a lesson or, you know, part of what you've been working on in this life. You have an agreement to have some sort of interaction here. Soulmate. That's what I'm interpreting this as. And then we have the Seven of Swords crossed over by the Four of Wands. It's home, and it's moving away from the Five. Okay, I see for many of you that it is a transition because it's moving forward, but instead of being the Ten of Swords that is current or right there, Ten of Swords, it's the Ten of Swords reversed. So it's that situation, relationships or work that you've been dealing with for a period of time, but it's now reversed, which means that you've been moving on, even though you're still having to deal with it. It isn't as, you've laid part of the foundation. So it's moving forward, moving out of that cycle to other things. So it's still there, you're still dealing with it, but it is transitioning. Because your reading is about, first here, a Page of Cups and the new beginnings about money. So it could be, for some of you, that maybe you're going to be moving to a new place to live. For others, it could be a message about money. It could be that you are moving to a new home, that you're moving to an apartment, that offers of a job. It's something new, and it's new opportunities, and you're going to get a message about it. Yes, you're hired, for example. Or yes, you've been approved to move to that place, or you're going to be able to buy a house. There's something about money and either home or moving forward. Then we have the Seven of Swords related to the happy home. So Seven of Swords was, the Five of Swords is all that confusion and conflict, which is behind you now. The Seven of Swords is now you're releasing that. You've been handling it. Now you have some skills in which to move forward out of that turmoil related to the home. So for some of you, it's moving. For others, it's moving away from that relationship related to the home. So it's, the conflict is lessening. You still have the Ten of Swords, but it's reversed. So it's in a transition. So it's not as prevalent. It's not in the middle of your life. It is moving forward. It's, if I see the path, and then I see things sort of falling away to the wayside. As you deal with them, they're falling away like little chunks of whatever that turmoil is. So it's just it's leaving now. So you're not having to deal with it as much. And so it's releasing of that drama, the turmoil, the conflict, and going into, it's like the Six of Swords, going into smoother water, leaving the conflict behind and going into smoother water. That's like the Seven of Swords too. Taking that Five of Swords, which is all that conflict, and moving forward away from that. And at the base of it is the Queen of Cups with destiny. What's ever been going on is actually in the stars. And it could be the end of a life lesson. It could be for someone that your soulmate's coming, because the Queen of Cups can be a relationship. It could be home. It could be or it could be that all of this was related to the Queen of Cups. But I do have a feeling that for some of you, there might be a relationship coming that is in the stars, which would indicate that it is a soulmate. Because behind you, you had your wish card and happy celebrations. So for some of you, I think you had a very nice holiday week. And there it is. Your wish and the sun was on your mind is in the middle of the world with the King of Rods. Now, the world card indicates it's sort of like the end of a cycle, the end of a chapter. And the King of Rods can be a mentor, it can be a person, it can be a job. So you're thinking about it. For some of you, it's different things. It could be a job for someone. It could be a relationship for someone. It could be someone helping you. But that's what's on your mind. Feeling very good about it. What we have up ahead is spinning the Wheel of Fortune and looking at what your options are. And you do have some options. The world you're at the end of that chapter. And now you're going forward, trusting in the universe and looking at some of your options and what do you want. Your ship's coming in. They're not quite there yet. You're looking at the horizon. What do you want next? Because, that old expression, the world is your oyster. I haven't heard that for a long time. But it's the world is your oyster. What do you want? Because you can have the pearls. You can have, and isn't that interesting? Because when you think about an oyster, the pearl grows from, like a piece of sand or something, the irritation. And out of that comes the pearl. If you look at what happened, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is a lesson about what's been going on. That if you look at what has been happening, and that's how we grow too in the lessons, that we have those irritations. Really some situations that are, as we're going through, we're feeling like we were really battle-born, bloody with wounds. But it's an irritation, and we put in there, and out of that irritation comes the pearl. Out of that turmoil comes, the gifts of the universe. So now you look, and you have some options, you have some freedom, and it's a new chapter, a lifting. I feel a lifting of spirit in many of you because you've been through that, and now you're looking at the options that you have choices. It isn't just the survival thing of trying to get through this turmoil. So you do have choices. It's the piece of sand that irritated to create that pearl. And that's how that's exactly what Spirit said is about the oyster and the little irritant that grew that pearl. And that's how you could think of now your new chapter. Because around you, as you have your heavy burdens, which means that, you've got a full plate, you've got a lot that's been going on, but it's ending, and there's celebration. And it could be, the 10 of Wands, if you look at it, it has the road lit to show you how to leave that situation. It's the end of some of those burdens. And you also have the 10 of the Swords. So this is the end of the cycle, because with the 10 of Swords, you have the Tower card. So it could be that this cycle that's been going on, that there's a release of it. Suddenly, that you're surprised, and suddenly it's over. Could be a legal thing found in your favor. Could be that, you've moved on to better things. Whatever it is, it is related to that Tower moment and a release. Boom. And so you're moving forward. The 2 10s, it's the end of that cycle, even with the Tower. We do have the Devil card here. So it could be also, the Devil card, is that conflict that's been going on, and the Judgment. So things coming to you. It could be a little bit slower, but I see that there is the release of all that has been going on. So, you have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, that's the end. And the Tower, so it's rapidly changing. There's the Devil card, and it could be some delays, it could be, I see, what I see is if you throw a log into a gear, it grinds it to a halt. Someone may be trying to throw, the old expression, a monkey wrench into it. Well, they may be trying to slow down the gears moving, but it's not going to slow it down. You're going to be moving forward because you have the 2 10s that are a release of that situation. And then look at here, the Ace of Cups, and it says follow your intuition. Ace of Cups is new beginnings. It could be a new relationship, because I saw that Queen of Cups with the stars, so it could be your soulmate. But it says follow your intuition. Don't rush anything. And here's the other part. Follow your intuition, which means follow your heart. So maybe it's that you get a good vibe about this person. And it says follow your intuition. If you find a soulmate, if someone's from your soul cluster, have you ever been even in a group of people and you connect immediately with someone? It seems like you're on the same vibe, and it can even just be a person that you're having a conversation with, nothing that would be any romantic, but just there's this connection. That is part of your soul cluster, that you maybe have had lots of lives together and you're connected. The soulmate could be that you see this person, you're like, they're so familiar. I don't even have to say anything, and I feel already that I know what they're thinking. Not the romantic kind of thing that you wish and wish and wish it was that way. But in your soul, in your intuition, you know that there's this connection. That is what it's saying here. So for someone, and maybe several of you, you're going to be meeting your soulmate coming up. And wouldn't that be a wonderful way to start the year? And, you know, Libras, you've been through some rough patches along the way, that bumpy road with some of it, you know, and I see asphalt that's broken up and it's been trying to trip you. It's time now, because you've got the 2 10s, it's ending that cycle, you've got new love coming, new opportunities, new good things are coming to you, Libra. Okay, so now let's pull our wisdom of the oracle. I've been having back problems and I got so involved in this, my back quit hurting for a minute. I overdid it for Christmas Eve. So then it just was, you know, I have a bad knee that I have to have replaced again. And then my hip hurt because I was standing too long. And then it went right back up my back to a spasm in my back. So I've been babying it for a while, trying to get comfortable. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the oracle cards that we have for Libra? Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Okay, the first card is message in a bottle. Look for messages. Remember your intuition. That's what the messages in the bottle are. Follow your intuition. You're going to be getting messages from your spirit team. Deep knowing. Deep knowing is that you know that you know that you know. This is also getting in touch with your higher self, your spirit team. This is basically telling you to meditate and to, you know, and follow your intuition. That's what that card said, was follow your intuition. And the final card is time for a nap, time to take a break, time to rest. With the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, time to take a nap, time to take a break, time to take care of yourself. That's what it's saying. Now let's pull the I Ching. And then I'm going to take a break and sit and pamper my back. I'll be glad when I go back and get a new knee. That will be good. I was almost ready to do it when I left Vegas, and because it's not the bone, it's the ligaments and tendons that didn't adhere to the replacement. So I have to go to a specialist, an orthopedic surgeon who corrects the work of other orthopedic surgeons, and I found him. And so I will go back and get my new knee, because it doesn't show in an x-ray. They had to do the radioactive thing to show that soft tissue, and that's when it was revealed. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay, and what do we have here? And the card for you is Fellowship, number 13. Fellowship. Now, isn't that nice? That's getting together with your people around you, your support group. I don't use the word tribe because I think that's, what do they call that, where you take it from another ethnic group, you know? And I became very aware of how we have used things. What is it? Something appropriation. That's it. Cultural appropriation. And I was very unaware of how we have taken phrases from our Native Americans and used them very inappropriately, like holding down the fort. You know, that's very... So, I want to be very sensitive to all of our blending of different ethnic groups, and I really, and to honor their traditions. So, I don't like to use the word tribe. I think that's a little bit it's misappropriation. I guess that's the word. That's my soapbox, but we need to be very mindful. So fellowship is the same idea, and it is sky above, fire below. When communal or tribal bonds, let's see, they put tribal bonds, unite a group of people, great success is possible. But such bonding only develops if personal interests are subordinate to virtuous human relationships like open communication and empathy. The broader the perspective, the greater the good that can be achieved, and the greater the potential good, the more powerful the support behind it. A spirit of cooperation steadies the boat for the good of all, though it doesn't help to have a beautiful island of high ideals to row towards. Learn to respect the power of diversity, for a community's strength lies not in its number, but in the diverse skills and collective resources of its members. Like the stoutest walls reinforced by different materials, the strongest groups benefit from a tolerance of differences, strengthening the fabric of the vehicle. With a united group solidly behind you, even difficult enterprises can be undertaken without greater risk. Well, that's talking about fellowship, exactly what I was saying. But they did use the word tribal. But, and I'm wondering if that would be considered, because, it's about fellowship. And it's about that each person brings something to the group. Each person's unique and adds to it. I'm thinking of, for example, when you're cooking, each spice adds to the flavor of the group, but it's the same thing. It enhances it. Each person in a group enhances it. They bring their uniqueness, and let's honor that uniqueness. Okay, and then we're going to pull your Louise Hay. Okay, here, and I got these cards all mixed up. That's all right, because I'm going to go feed my pups. They have chicken breast cooking in the crock pot. My pups are spoiled. Very spoiled. And Nina prefers the turkey that I have from Christmas to the chicken breast. She really likes the turkey. And she will not eat with the other dogs in the morning. I feed them about 8. Nina's not hungry, she's still sleeping. But about 10 or 11, then I have to get her food dish down, and she wants to eat. She's a strange little thing. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card for Libra right here? Okay, I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I'm good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. Boy, that is a wonderful card. Listen, I'm going to put that aside and send that to someone. I like to send positive things. I have a couple of people on Facebook that I send messages to every day. Okay, now the meditation card here. Oops. And here's our card. I really appreciate you, Libra, and may you have a safe New Year's. And next week it will be, I'll be doing the videos for the first quarter of the year plus the January. So I've got a lot of videos to do. Okay. And here we go. And your meditation card is radiate. Let your light shine through. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see if you can see that. There. Let your light shine through. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Libra. And from Portugal, Nina and I are sending you light and love.